In the previous lecture, we built the header. In this lecture, we're going to style the header and its content. But before that, we need to remove the margin and the padding from the body. Then we're going to specify the default font family. In your CSS file, um, gotta add body. We're going to remove the margin, which is basically the spacing outside the element, and the padding as well. Okay, next we're gonna add a font family. This font family is one of my favorite ones. It's a pretty long one. Okay, so you're gonna have to just keep up with me. Um, Let me see. Yeah. Okay. And then um, then we have a vertical. And then the last one, I believe, sans serif. Yep, that's the last one. Okay, and we're gonna add a color, and the color is gonna be. Let me see. Hmm. I'm not sure if we're gonna keep this color, but just in case, yeah, I think we are. Yeah, so it's gonna be like a kind of like a dark black color. Okay, 52, 6, um, 5, 7, 3. Yeah, we're not gonna use it for the header, of course, because this is white. But most likely we're gonna use it for the body. I mean, for the content, the main content. Okay, um, let's save it and see. Okay, there's nothing. Okay, which is good, but it did change the font family. Okay, so what we're gonna do next is the header. So I'm gonna add a padding to the top and bottom, 6 pixels, and 0 on the sides. And the background color, um, this is gonna be 2CA6B0. That's about it on that one. Let's save it and see. Okay, looking good. Okay, now we need to add. Let's see what we have. After the header, we have the container here. So let's target the container. After the container, we have the on order list and list items. Okay, so let's target the container. On the container, we're gonna add a width of 800 pixels. We're also gonna remove the spaces on the top and bottom. So, and then we're gonna set the sides to be auto. So we wanna center this container, in other words. And then I'm gonna add a overflow property and with the hidden value. Okay, I think that's about it. Let's check it out. This content should come to the middle. Okay, it did come to the middle. Next we have or another list and then the list items. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna target the UL element, and of course we need to remove the bullets here, right? So for that we specify the list style property and set it to none, and then the overflow is gonna be hidden. Then we have to remove the padding, the spaces inside the element, and then the margin, which is the spacing outside. For sure, you have to remove the margin. The padding, I really don't remember, okay, but it comes with the default margin. Okay, now I'm gonna target the UL, the list item. So you can just specify it this way, li, okay, or you can just add the its parent, which is the UL element. Um, so I'm gonna float this to left, and then I'm gonna set a width of 50 pixels. No, no, not 50 pixels. It's percent. Okay. Um, that's about it. Let's check it out. Okay, the bullets has been removed. Okay, so we're going there. Now we have, okay, we have the logo, and then we have the phone number. So gonna add the logo class there, and the logo, of course, we're gonna add a the image, the logo image. Okay, but first we're gonna add a width. The width is gonna be 100 pixels, and then a height of 48 pixels, and background. The background, I'm gonna add an image. So I'm gonna as the value is gonna be URL, two parentheses, and then inside the parentheses, we have to come out of the CSS folder here. So for that, we have to add two dots and then the backslash. That means you coming out of of the parent folder, okay? And we have to get into the image folder. So we specify the image folder, and next we have the well, basically the name, which is logo png .png. Okay, um, and then we have to add three more values, which is basically center. We're trying to center vertically and horizontally. So add center twice, and then no repeat. You don't want the image to be repeated. You don't want the image to be repeated. So let's what's next? Let me see what's next. Phone number. So phone number. This one I'm gonna set to. I'm gonna set the float to right, and I'm gonna add the color to white. Okay. Now I'm gonna save it and see what we have so far. Okay, we have our logo here and we have our number here. Okay, with the white color there. Okay, next we have the icon and the text. classes. Okay, so I'm gonna specify phone number, um, icon. In the icon, I'm gonna set the float to left, and the background. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna add an image there. So we do this, basically the same thing to that, and then the image folder, and then we need the telephone icon, which is this one here. I'm gonna try to find it here. Here it is. Okay, and then the same thing, center. We gotta center it um, the same way, and then no repeat value. Okay, we still have to add a width because we haven't added the width. Now the width is gonna be 30 pixels. The height is gonna be 20 pixels, and we're also gonna add a margin to the top. And that's gonna be 14 pixels. Um, let's go ahead and do the last one, which is the text. Okay, so I'm gonna copy these. Well, I'm just gonna copy the phone number, class. I'm gonna paste it in. I'm gonna add the text, class, and that's gonna be gonna add a display property, and then it's the value is gonna be inline box. It's gonna be inline block, and then a margin top of 11 pixels. Margin left because we wanna we wanna give it a space on the left side, so they won't be together, and that's gonna be 10 pixels, and a font size of 17 pixels. That should be it. Let's refresh. Okay, so we have the telephone icon. We have centered it, and we did the same thing with the text. Okay, so we are pretty done with the header. Okay, so in the next lecture, we're going to build the content.